Most online store owners think of customer service as a cost center. It is the inbox full of complaints, the refund requests, the "where is my order" emails. Something you have to deal with, not something that makes you money. But that view is fundamentally wrong, and it costs stores more revenue than most founders realize. When a customer reaches out with a question before buying, that is a sales opportunity. When a customer contacts you about a problem after buying, that is a retention opportunity. When a customer gets a fast, helpful response that solves their issue, they tell other people about it, and that is a marketing opportunity. This video explains how customer service directly affects revenue in e-commerce, the specific moments where service interactions either create or destroy value, and how to build a customer service approach that pays for itself. The revenue impact of customer service starts with pre-purchase inquiries. These are messages from potential customers who have questions about your product before they buy. Common questions include sizing and fit, material composition, compatibility with other products, shipping times to their location, and return policy details. Each of these questions represents a customer who is interested enough to reach out but not confident enough to purchase. They are on the edge of buying, and your response determines which side they land on. Research from multiple e-commerce platforms suggests that customers who receive a response to a pre-purchase inquiry within 1 hour are significantly more likely to complete a purchase than those who wait more than 24 hours. The exact conversion lift varies by product and price point, but the pattern is consistent: speed matters. A customer who asks whether your jacket runs true to size and gets a helpful response within 30 minutes is far more likely to buy than one who waits 2 days for a generic reply. The fast response signals that your store is real, that someone is behind the website, and that if something goes wrong after purchase, they will be able to get help. The content of the response matters as much as the speed. A reply that says "check our size chart" is not customer service. A reply that says "our medium fits most people who are 5'8" to 5'11" and between 160 and 180 pounds, and if you are between sizes, most customers find sizing up more comfortable provides specific, actionable guidance that reduces uncertainty. The customer now has the information they need to buy with confidence, and they feel like they are dealing with a knowledgeable seller rather than an automated system. That personalization costs an extra 60 seconds of typing but can convert a $15 customer service interaction into a $70 sale. Post-purchase service interactions are where most stores either build or break customer loyalty. The most common post-purchase issues in e-commerce are delayed shipments, damaged products, wrong items received, and products that do not match expectations based on the listing. How you handle these situations determines whether the customer buys from you again, leaves a positive or negative review, and recommends or warns others about your store. The most expensive mistake in post-purchase service is making the customer fight for a resolution. If a customer receives a damaged product and has to send 3 emails, wait 5 days for a response, provide photographic evidence, fill out a form, and then wait another week for a refund, you have lost that customer permanently. You have also likely earned a 1-star review that will discourage future customers from buying. The cost of that negative review in lost future sales far exceeds the cost of the replacement product you were trying to avoid sending. The alternative approach is a fast, generous resolution. For low-cost items, sending a replacement immediately without requiring the customer to return the damaged one often costs less than the return shipping and processing. For higher cost items, offering a choice between a replacement and a refund, with a prepaid return label, shows the customer you respect their time. The financial math works because the cost of a replacement or refund on one order is typically between $10 and $50, while the lifetime value of retaining that customer across multiple future purchases can be $200 to $500 or more depending on your product and retention rate. Proactive service is even more powerful than reactive service. Instead of waiting for customers to report problems, monitor your orders for potential issues. If a shipment is delayed by the carrier, email the customer before they notice and let them know you are aware of the delay and tracking it. If you discover a quality issue with a batch of products, contact affected customers proactively with a solution. These proactive touches cost very little but create disproportionate goodwill because customers do not expect sellers to reach out first. Building customer service as a revenue function requires tracking the right metrics. Most stores track response time and ticket volume, which are operational metrics. Revenue-focused customer service adds 3 additional metrics: pre-purchase inquiry conversion rate, post-issue retention rate, and review sentiment following service interactions. Pre-purchase inquiry conversion rate measures what percentage of customers who ask a question before buying go on to complete a purchase. Track this by tagging pre-purchase conversations in your help desk and matching them to order data. If your conversion rate on these inquiries is below 30%, your responses are likely too slow, too generic, or not addressing the customer's actual concern. Review a sample of conversations where the customer did not buy and identify patterns. Post-issue retention rate measures what percentage of customers who experienced a problem, such as a damaged item or shipping delay, make a second purchase within 90 days. This tells you whether your resolution process is rebuilding trust or destroying it. If customers who have problems are significantly less likely to reorder than customers who did not, your resolution process needs improvement. The goal is to get the retention rate of problem customers as close to the retention rate of non-problem customers as possible. Review sentiment following service interactions is tracked by monitoring reviews from customers who had a service interaction. Customers who receive excellent service after a problem often leave the most enthusiastic reviews because the contrast between the problem and the resolution creates a positive emotional experience. These reviews are valuable because they address the specific fear prospective customers have, that if something goes wrong, the store will not help them. Start with one change, commit to responding to every customer inquiry within 4 business hours. Track your pre-purchase conversion rate for 30 days before and after implementing this standard. The revenue difference will likely justify further investment in customer service, and from there, you can build the full measurement framework. Customer service is not a cost to minimize. It is a revenue lever to optimize. Ecom Margin School teaches the business side of online stores, product margins, pricing, fulfillment, conversion, email retention, product pages, and customer experience. The channel focuses on practical e-commerce fundamentals, unit economics, and store improvement, not get-rich-quick promises. This video is general e-commerce education, not a guarantee of sales, profit, conversion lift, ROI, or business results. Outcomes vary by product, margin, traffic quality, pricing, fulfillment, customer service, and execution.